You can help stop violence, world hunger, and climate change all at once. So coming up, we're going to quickly show you the how and the easy solutions.
In 1997, the Victor Valley Correction Facility in Adelanto, California was created. At this time, the recidivism rate was 95% in this prison. 95% of the time, criminals released from prison go back to prison generally. That's what recidivism means. In this prison, however, less than 2% of people went back to prison.
So what was their secret? A vegan diet. Inmates were given two choices. The first was to live on the side of the prison which operated using the standard California Department of Corrections guidelines and food menus. The second was to live on the side of the prison operated under a program called New Start.
It's not just a vegan diet. It was run by Terry Moreland, who won the bid for this prison as the CEO, who was a devout Seventh-day Adventist, who teaches the moral values that animals are brothers and sisters. We are all equal. It says in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 19, that all humans and animals are equal. We're created from the same place. We come from the earth. We go back to the earth. But we have nothing superior to the animals. 85% of the people chose to take part of this prison experiment, which included a vegan diet, studies that teach animal equality, as well as anger management and job training.
What we eat not only affects us physically, but it affects our mental attitude, our aggressiveness, and our ability to make good decisions. On the New Start side, remarkable behavioural changes were seen outside in the prison yard, where according to prison officials, nobody owned or controlled the yard. Typical lines drawn between blacks, whites, Hispanics, gang members and other groups were non-existent. Everyone played basketball together and had great fellowship, whilst the CDC side of the house had the same racial divisions experienced at any other prison. Inmates commented that the good-tasting food helped them feel better, have more energy, increased stamina, and even reduced acne.
One prisoner named Eric was so impacted by this program of complete overhaul of spirituality, vegan diet, kindness to all animals. He said he never has to take drugs. He's alcohol-free, and he teaches now, he's happily married, teaches drug and rehabilitation counseling now.
He said it changed his life forever. From the day I left the facility, I have never used drugs again or taken another drink. I no longer have to push a cart around on the streets. They broke a chain for me with diet and spiritual intervention. I owe it all to them.
Study done by Michigan State as well as Windsor University, talking about how the people that live and work in the slaughter industry become so changed, become so violent that they're similar to the scores of incarcerated criminals.
In locations surrounding slaughterhouses, there are clusters of domestic violence incidences and violent crimes such as rape and sex offences amongst the workers and their communities that seem to occur because of the nature of the work in the slaughterhouse. The findings indicated that slaughterhouse employment increased total arrest rates, arrests for violent crimes, arrests for rape, and arrests for other sex offences in comparison with other industries. Another study conducted in Australia also found the same thing.
You can just make sense. The animals have eyes, we have eyes. The animals have babies, we have babies. We have friends, they have friends. The animals, we're all connected.
It's been said that by eating animal products, we desensitize ourselves consciously or subconsciously from the suffering and cruelty of the meat, dairy and egg industries. We have to desensitize ourselves from the fact that this piece of meat used to be a living being. This desensitization is more indirect and much less intense than the slaughterhouse workers, but I guess at low levels it is still there. Putting aside the physical effects animal products may have on our bodies, what impact, if any, does that desensitization have on our mental, spiritual and emotional well-being?
California has passed a law here saying that they require vegan meals in all prison and hospitals. Now, this is very important because it's demanding that at least vegan options are there, because people realize the connection, how severely damaging. We're not just destroying people's lives, but we're destroying the planet's life because of the animal industry, animal agriculture.
So now that you've heard this information and seen it, make your next move. Dig deep. Take the challenge. Don't try. Take the challenge. Do the challenge. 21 days, no meat, no dairy. And just see if you feel better, more vibrant, more blissful, more happy. And all those around you, just don't let them put cadavers in their bodies. I mean, it's a beautiful, holy place if you want, or just a beautiful, beautiful body. How could you put something dead in there? You know what I'm saying? Do something beautiful for your health, your body, and the planet, and the environment. You know, you can feed 74,000 half-pound meals on 1.5 acres of land. You can do it. But you can only feed about 750 people a half-pound meal of a heavy meat diet. It takes almost a whole year to grow a big animal to feed 750 people. So please, watch your spirits soar and fly on the plant-based diet. And then give all the seats for ladies, because they deserve it.
We are all equal, all sentient beings. Justice for all humans and non-humans. Every sentient being has the same right to live on this amazing Mother Earth.